Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. We're going to go ahead and get a Divine Masculine reading today, actually. That is I don't know. I keep trying to sit down and start a reading, and Divine Masculine energy keeps trying to come through. So we're going to see what is going on in a certain collective. I'm just going to call in spirit, y'all, and then just kind of let this energy come through, okay? Thanks for being here. So I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, what is going on with this divine masculine energy? It's just coming through. What is going on? We have silly, playful, joyful, youthful. What else? What else? This is not really the kind of energy that I've been picking up on, to be honest. It's a little bit stressful. We have delighted. Interesting. And we have curious, inquisitive, nosy, interested. So there's something, it's funny because the energy that I'm picking up on is a little bit stressful, not going to lie. So it's interesting that the emotions that came out were silly, delighted, and curious. All right. So what is up with this divine masculine? What is up with this divine masculine? I want to see what's going on in the recent past, and then hopefully we can make sense of some of these emotions, okay? All right. What's going on in the recent past for this divine masculine, please, Spirit? What is the recent past for this divine masculine that wants to come through today? Three of Pentacles. This is an energy of planning, okay, putting some work in, working with others, trying to get their money right. Perhaps they've been focusing on their work, their job, their finances here. Some kind of plan for the future, something stable. Trying to create some stability in their life. Okay. Let's see what else is here. I feel like other people have been trying to tell them what to do. I just got... there's been other people involved. This masculine wants to do things their own way, though. And I'm feeling like they have a very good idea of what they want to build here for the future, for themselves and for the connection here. But they're tired of, I'm just getting this, they're tired of people telling them how it should be done. There is an energy of frustration, and this is what I'm picking up. This is originally what I've been picking up on, is this frustrated, distressed type of energy, but yet we have all these lighthearted type of emotions that flew out of that deck. Okay. Okay, let's see. Why the Three of Pentacles? They're definitely tired of being told what to do. This is what I'm getting here. I'm channeling this energy. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Now there's a progression here. There's definitely a progression here. This divine masculine has been putting in a lot of work. They've been focusing on their plans. I feel like people have been telling them what to do, and they feel like it was the wrong advice. Okay, so this is what's going on. I feel like they start to see some type of initial success in their life by listening to what others have to say. But it's not really bearing any fruit. They feel like they've been waiting a long time for their happiness. I'm just kidding. For this plan to kind of come into fruition. Now I'm getting that this is really general. I feel like this masculine has always listened to what others' opinions. They've put a lot of weight and stock into the opinions of their family or friends, perhaps even a karmic here, about what they should be doing and how they should be growing either their business, their life, who they should be partnering with. I just get that this masculine has put a lot of stock into other people's opinions. Now, what's going on here is that they have done just that. They've listened to what others had to say. They have allowed other people to have an opinion about what it is that they're trying to build for themselves and their life. And now they're starting to see that it's not really panning out the way that they wanted. Yeah, it's not exactly what they wanted to see here. They're not really impressed with the results that they've been getting. I don't feel like they are, they expected to be happy. They expected to see some type of growth. They expected that these people and their opinions were right. But they're starting to see that it's not really, their life isn't really growing in the way that they wanted. They feel like they put too much stock into what others had to say, and what others had to say, perhaps they feel like it's wrong. It's wrong. It's not actually turning out the way that they wanted. So they feel like they're still waiting for their own happiness here. Like it's not turning out the way they wanted, which is interesting. Okay. We still haven't gotten to this, why they're feeling so silly, delighted, and curious. What do we have here? We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Now, this came up in the reverse. This came out in the reverse. They could have been, yeah, I'm getting, actually, it's so funny that these lighthearted energies came out when I'm picking up on energy that is very frustrated. So I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles and Three of Wands in reverse, y'all, it's like they've been waiting for their ships to come in. And again, it's not coming up the way that they wanted to. They wanted to see things happen in their own life here. It's like they're waiting for these results to come in. They're waiting for happiness, and it's not coming through. They're starting to realize that the people whose opinions have been, they've been taking in, were only interested in their money, interested in financial gain here, interested in seeing some type of success. They were only interested in the material aspect of what this divine masculine was trying to build. This divine masculine could be involved with some type of gold digging karmic, not going to lie. Somebody who's only interested in them and their life for the benefit of what would be for their own benefit. This is like gold digging energy. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's not very good. They're very materialistic, and that's all they care about is money and image and finance. Like, it's an image, right? It's an image. Now, this could be your divine masculine energy as well, only concerned in the past about how things look to the outside world. How things look to the outside world. And they've been noticing that they haven't really been seeing the success that they've been waiting for. It's like they thought that if they looked a certain way or had a certain amount of money or their business was going in a certain way, and they had some type of image, that they would be happy, but it's not actually happening. They're starting to see that the advice they took was, bunk, basically. And it was coming from a space of being motivated by the material and an image. And it's not making them happy. So this is the frustrated energy that I'm picking up on for sure. Now, this is like recent past. Okay, so let's see what their current energy is. And maybe that's where we'll get this silly, delighted, and curious. Okay, what is this divine masculine's current energy? I feel like they've had this realization that money isn't everything, image isn't everything. They thought that if they had some kind of status or image or a certain amount of money in the bank or whatever it may be, that this would bring happiness to their life, but that's not the case. They're still waiting. It's like they're still waiting for, because I see like they've had some success here. They've had success. They've definitely seen some success, but they don't feel like, they're not happy about it. They're just not happy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So their current energy right now is learning this lesson that it's not all about the material. It's not all about the material. They are in some type of karmic lesson at this time with the Wheel of Fortune. Things are about to change. Now, I want to know what this Wheel of Fortune is all about. So they were meant to learn this. Either which way, they were meant to, this is a lesson, a lot of people need to learn, is that it's not all about an image or a look or finances or what you have in the bank. There's a lot more to life than that. So I feel like this masculine has learned this lesson. Yeah. Now we have the Two of Wands here. Not only have they learned this lesson, but it's like they've made a decision that that's not the way that they're going to go. So now with the Two of Wands, it's like they're looking out to the future. This could be where they're starting to feel curious about what life would look like if they hadn't prioritized the material aspects of their life. What would life look like if I followed my heart? What would it look like if I followed my heart? What if it looked like if I did things my own way? Interesting. Okay, so what is that? They've already made the decision that they have to do that because there's no other, and I feel like they're curious to see what life would look like. I'm also getting to what would life look like if I had chosen to do something different in the past? We have the world. I love this actually. With the world and the wheel of fortune, this is them completing this cycle in their life here. They are leveling up, they are graduating, okay? And I feel like if the two of you are at a distance, now I know this really hasn't been about the divine feminine yet, but this is kind of where this divine masculine is in their life, is realizing that they took the wrong advice, realizing that it hasn't all been about the image or finances or career. They're starting to wonder. They're starting to wonder and they're starting to look for future possibilities here. If the two of you are at some type of distance, this could be travel with the Two of Wands in the world, looking out into the world, looking for a way to take their new ideas out into the world here, or to come into contact or come into, this is very interesting energy. I feel like where they are at this moment, though, is divinely guided. It's divine timing here with the Wheel of Fortune. They were meant to experience this kind of, I don't want to say it's a failure, but it kind of is. Like they realized that listening to others it wasn't bringing happiness. Okay, so doing what others thought that they should be doing and listening to these other people in their life with their opinions, all these other people cared about was how it made them look or how divine masculine made them look. It was all about image. I'm just getting this very like toxic image type of having to look a certain way, maybe having to like dress a certain way or act a certain way to just show that they have a lot, like it's not really something that I put a lot of value in myself, but this masculine, so it's hard for me to explain it. It's like status and the way that they looked. I'm sure y'all are catching on what I'm picking up here, but it was a huge part of this masculine's life. Like perhaps like they had to wear gold or they had to have the newest shoes or the newest whatever, right? To like make themselves feel like they were successful, but they're not happy. There's no happiness here. So this divine masculine is curious now. This is where they're at. They've learned that, these type of goals, material goals, are not really bringing in any happiness. We have no emotion here. Absolutely no emotion so far. So it's like there's a lot missing in this masculine's life. Like money isn't everything is what I'm getting here. So this masculine's curious about what life would be like. And I feel like this is them learning this important lesson. Like I know I'm spending a lot of time on this, but this is a huge thing for this masculine. It's coming to this realization that it's not all about the image. It's not all about the material things in life. Okay, so now they seem like they've learned this. So what's on their mind now? What's on their mind? I feel like, this is them trying to figure out where to go next. How to take things to the next level. They feel like they've been stuck. They've been stuck. And they're ready for this shift in energy. They've made this decision now to follow what it is that they feel called to, what they feel inspired to do instead of listening to others. What do we have here? Page of Pentacles. So what's on their mind? Still the Pentacles. It's still Pentacles, but this is more communication. Like they have something to offer. They have something to offer. I feel like before, this masculine was the type of person who hoarded their material wealth as well, maybe. As far as like they kept things to themselves, they weren't really giving. They weren't really giving. Now, this could be time, energy, committed type of energy as well, like something, their loyalty. they felt like they weren't loyal to anyone. It's like they're only loyal to their money. This masculine was very materialistic. And now it's like they have something to offer. They're starting to, it's like all of a sudden they want to give. This masculine is wanting to give. They're curious what it would be like to give instead of to just take and take and take and hoard and accumulate. I feel like that was kind of like this energy of just keeping and accumulating and holding on. They're starting to open up to see what it would be like to give. Okay, what do we have here? Wow, this is a lot of energy. I've been told to take it, so I'm going to do that. Okay, we have the Hermit under the deck. I'm just going to go with this pile here. So they've been wanting to give. Okay, so let's go back with that. What do they want to give here? They've been really stressed out. They've been under a lot of, they've been carrying all of the weight. It's like, this is this kind of like this hoarding energy that I'm picking up on. I'm not even getting divine feminine energy at all coming through right now. I got to be honest with you. This seems to be like a snapshot of what is going on in this divine masculine's world right now. They are stressed out. They are very frustrated here. Okay. So the 10 of Wands is like, I just can't carry this load by myself anymore. Perhaps they want to help. Perhaps we were talking about being ready to give some of this away. Maybe they're trying to, they could be trying to like hire out some help or to share the load or offer a piece to someone to take, like, it's like they're asking for help. They're asking for help because they just can't do this anymore. We have the Chariot. They could be wanting to give away. Wow. Okay. I just got this. They could be wanting to give away like their business or leave the situation. They want to change their life completely. This masculine. Like where they're at right now in their headspace is they really just, they're curious about what a totally different life would look like. This masculine is, I feel like this masculine is undergoing a huge shift where it's like they are, what they thought they wanted, who they thought they were, has brought them absolutely no happiness. And now it's like they're trying to get rid of it. They're trying to remove some of the stress from their life, which would indicate huge changes in direction, in the direction that they're taking their life. I feel like they're about to go like completely flip the script. They're making some type of change here. With the Chariot, it's like they're ready. They want to move on. They want to leave this old life. They don't want to live this way anymore. I mean, I feel like this is a good thing. I feel like this is a good thing for this masculine. We have the Four of Cups. Here comes this energy of the emotions. It's finally coming in. It's finally coming in. So how are they viewing you right now? I feel like, we have what's on their mind is this is weighing very heavily on them. They feel like they missed the opportunity in love. So while they were focused on, creating these pentacles in their life and creating this stability and working on the image and all of these material things and being completely unhappy, stressed out, it's like now it's like they're coming into this emotional space where they realize that by focusing everything on, this image and doing what others thought, like doing what the people in their life wanted them to do, they absolutely missed out on this opportunity in love here. And they're starting to feel really sad about it. It's like it's really starting to hit them right now. I'm really being drawn to this stormy water of this Four of Cups. I feel like they're going through a lot emotionally at this time. And it's like they want to turn back time. They want to turn back time. I just thought they wish they could go back. They wish they could go back and refocus and rededicate their life. They're definitely torn up. They're definitely torn up right now emotionally. They feel like they've wasted their life, they wasted their time, that they missed their opportunity to be happy. This masculine feels like, at this point in time, this is heavy. Like this masculine feels like they missed their one chance to be happy. They're really kicking themselves right now. It's like they want to rush towards. It's like they want to make things right, but I feel like, turning back time, turn back the hands of time. I just got a song, I Regret It, Latasha Lee. Okay, so they wish they could turn back the hands of time and then you would still be mine. Okay, so this is where they're feeling. This is, okay. What else do we have here? We have the King of Wands. So now they're trying to come up with ways in which to go after what it is that inspires them, which I believe is divine feminine energy. Okay. It's like they want to impress you. They've always wanted to impress you. And what this masculine is realizing, that it's not the material that is going to impress this divine feminine. This divine feminine, I mean, it's always good to have stability in your life, and that is important. But as far as what they put value on was flashy things, like, oh, this certain brand of vehicle, or I've got this and I've got that. And, like this divine feminine didn't really care. And so now they feel like they've wasted all this time and they've brought no happiness to themselves. And they also missed out on an opportunity with divine feminine. And now it's like they want to come back and impress divine feminine. It's like they're just determined to impress. But they almost look foolish. They feel like they look foolish right now. I feel like this silly and delighted, I just kind of picked this up here from Spirit. Is they're going to come off as, like lighthearted, playful, like everything is really good. So it's like a front that's basically happening, because they do want to impress divine feminine. They do want to come in and like, come off as very lighthearted and that everything's okay. But really inside, it's like they've been going through a lot. They're definitely curious as to if they could come back, if they can turn back time here. But this silly and delighted energy is a lie. This is not where they are. They may come back, like I said, in that energy of being lighthearted, trying to impress, playful, silly, things like that. But really, it's not what's really going on. What do we have here? The Eight of Swords. This is what's really going on. This divine masculine they feel like they're trapped in this situation. It's like their own, they feel trapped. They feel not just trapped in the situation with the Eight of Swords, but it's like they cannot figure out a way to give this situation away, or to leave this situation, or to, it hasn't occurred to them that they could just drop it all, like they could really change their lives. They're curious about what would happen, but they haven't made that step yet. They still feel like if they were to walk away from what it is that they've built for themselves, even though it makes them unhappy, they feel like, they can't, like they're bound to this situation, that they're tied to this situation forever. But I mean, there is always a way out. There is always a way out. I feel like they keep running circles in their mind. It's like torturing themselves. It's like they're torturing themselves. It's like they're curious and dreaming about coming towards divine feminine, but they feel like they need to escape this situation, but they can't see a way out just yet. They can't see a way out just yet. Let's see what we have here. We have Judgment. We have the Queen of Cups. I need to know a little bit more about this. Okay. What is Judgment? It's like they have to figure out their emotions once and for all, okay? I know that much. This is what I'm getting. They have to figure out how they feel once and for all, but they do feel like they're still trapped in this situation. Okay, what is Judgment here? We do have Hermit at the bottom of the deck. I just wanted to, like, this masculine, it's like they want to fast forward through the hard parts of this lesson. Like, they want some type of ticket out of here. Ticket out of this situation. Like some kind of like free pass or some type of easy way, but there isn't an easy way. They have to go within and truly figure out what it is that they want and what it is they have to do, and they have to be guided by spirit. Like they have to go in and do some deep soul searching, okay? Because there is no easy fix to this, and this is all happening for a reason. It's like this masculine is curious about what life would look like if they were to leave this situation behind that has been weighing very heavily on them, but they haven't yet made the steps to actually do that. They feel still that they are trapped. So there needs to be some type of final decision that they want to follow their heart here with Judgment and the Queen of Cups. Okay, what do we have? Look at, see that, the Three of Swords. They're still very heartbroken and torn up about this. Divine Feminine. They definitely are thinking about what life would be like with you. But again, I'm not necessarily seeing a lot of energy of reaching out. This is a very deep, transformative time where this masculine is connecting with themselves. And I feel like this is the first time in their life. So this masculine wasn't very spiritual. This masculine, wasn't listening to their own intuition, wasn't listening to their internal guidance, wasn't connected to their own soul. This is soul searching energy. This is the type of thing, like, some people will call it like a midlife crisis or something. It doesn't have to be midlife, could be quarter life, could be wherever they are in life crisis. But this was what it feels like. It feels like everything I've worked for up until this point hasn't gotten me anywhere. I don't feel happy, so this is like a breakdown. This is a total breakdown in this masculine's life, their outlook on life. They're coming off as like lighthearted, like they're happy to be where they are, they're silly. They're still trying to like portray this image of kind of being like carefree and I've got it all, but it's not the case. They are like, this is a masculine who is tortured internally. And the people don't know about how heartbroken and how upset they are. They are not happy in their life. Then they do feel like they've missed this opportunity to be happy. And I'm getting like my only shot at being happy. And like, like they are really kicking themselves. But they still are at this point where they have to decide. They have to go deep within and actually decide to follow their heart. Decide to follow their soul, their emotions, what makes them happy. And I feel like it's like they're in a pressure cooker at this time. This is what it feels like. Two of Wands. Yeah. What is it going to take for them to make a decision? Like, it's like they're on the edge, just looking out and curious about what things could be. The Tower. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This is the Tower. It's about to fall. And I feel like it's their own choice. Well, that, and okay, so when the Tower comes, like, we can create a tower in our life. So if this masculine, now that they've realized, that they're not happy in the situation, that this isn't really what they wanted. They thought they wanted it, but it's not really in line with who they are and what their soul's calling is. Like, now that they know that, if they don't make this decision on their own, to leave this life behind, and that's what I'm getting. It's like leaving a total, like, wrapping up this story in their life and starting something totally new, so that they can align with their own true happiness and what they're supposed to be doing, and, what their soul's calling is. Whatever they have been doing is not aligned with that. So now that they know that, if they don't choose to walk away from it and to go in a totally new direction, then Spirit's going to choose for them. That's what the Tower is. We can't keep doing something that we know isn't good for us. Like, if we don't put an end to it, we have an opportunity to do those things, right? Spirit wants us to choose. But if you don't choose, if this masculine doesn't choose, Spirit's going to choose for them. And they'll have no other choice. Like, things are going to start falling apart. things are going to start falling apart. So either they're going to do it or Spirit's going to do it for them. Okay, so I just want to see what this Tower is about. And I feel like this has been a long reading. So, okay. What is the Tower? What's going to happen here with the Tower? There hasn't really been much about Divine Feminine in this reading. We have the Sun. Here comes Divine Feminine. Yeah, okay, I like this here. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles upright. Okay, so with this Tower, it's like, this is what they have to do. They have to follow their bliss here in order for their life to grow, in order for them to bring that happy, silly, delighted energy, actually for them to experience the happiness that they are looking for. They have to drop any type of third party, okay, or any type of outside influence. This is a community, energy of community as well with the Three of Cups. So in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse, they have to come out with it. They have to talk about what it is that's truly going on. They have to come out with it and make the decision to leave this behind. If they want to follow their bliss, follow their happiness, they are going to have to allow this Tower to fall or even topple it themselves, right? We already talked about this. This is the solution. Either they're going to do it or Spirit's it's going to come out. It's going to come out and they're not going to have a choice. But Spirit doesn't want this Divine Masculine. Spirit doesn't want anyone to be unhappy, you know? It's like, you know, this masculine was obviously had to learn this lesson and learned it the hard way. And now it's time for this energy to shift. The lesson is over. Divine Masculine has learned that it's not all about the material. It's not all about image. It's not all about finances. Like that brings no happiness to their life. So it's time for them to wrap it up. If they don't, Spirit's going to wrap it up for them so that, you know, it's all going to come out. They're going to have to express how it is they truly feel to the people in this situation that are involved in this situation. Again, family, friends, karmic, whatever. They are the ones. It's like learning how to speak up for themselves and how they truly feel and make these decisions to walk away from this life completely. Like they're walking away from a life. You know, this is where they're at right now. And if they want happiness, if they want joy, if they want silly, playful energy, if they want to feel delighted, if they, you know, if they want to tap into actually feeling the way that they pretend they feel, you know, like actually being in that energy, they're going to have to come out with it. That's it. That's it. They're going to have to come out with it. So it looks like either way it is going to happen. It may take a little bit of time, some soul searching. Again, this is a big shift for this Divine Masculine. This is a huge shift for this Divine Masculine. I'm going to end the reading right here, y'all. I feel like I want to extend it because I want to focus on, you know, Divine Feminine didn't come out in this reading. Not really at all. This was all about Divine Masculine and what this Divine Masculine is currently going through. So I do want to find out how this Divine Masculine is feeling towards Divine Feminine, their Divine Feminine, okay? So let's just get an energy here because I feel like Divine Feminine, you have been, for this masculine, it's like you've been a shining example. Like I feel like this feminine who's involved with the masculine here doesn't give a crap about image, status, you know, like stability. Of course, everybody wants that. Everybody needs that in life to some degree. But, you know, it hasn't been, the material things have not been at the forefront of your decision making, Divine Feminine. So I feel like you've inspired this, or this masculine has always been curious as to how, you know, I feel like you're happy. You know, maybe you don't have a lot. Maybe you don't have any, you know, like you don't, maybe you drive a beater or something, like, you know, like I don't really know what this means for you, but they feel like, how could you be so happy when, you know, they never really understood how you didn't place very much importance on the material things, but yet you were happy. So I feel like you've been an inspiration to this masculine. Absolutely. Okay, so let's just see what the romance angels has to say about this, and then we're gonna take it into an extended and talk about how this masculine truly feels about this feminine, and what action, if any, like what's going to happen next. Make the effort. Okay, so they're definitely going to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this is what steps they're guided to take. This is the hermit energy. This is where they're going to figure things out by following their heart, connecting with their soul, what makes them happy. They're definitely going to be making an effort towards the divine feminine here, because again, like they hold you in high regard. And it's interesting, there could have, I just got this from spirit, and I mean, for whatever reason, divine feminine, perhaps because you weren't so materially focused, maybe this is one of the reasons why they weren't actively choosing the connection, is because for whatever reason you didn't fit their image, or what they were expected to look like, or the person they, like it's really shallow, to be honest. It is. But I feel like this masculine is making a huge adjustment to their own values, okay, and what's important in life and what isn't. So it's all coming crashing down, really. What do we have here? Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. They are going to be coming forward here. They're going to make an effort. Again, I feel like this, we did pick up on the fact that they want to impress you, okay? So this finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah, this is what's going on. Of course, this is what mostly this whole reading has been about. Whatever it is in their life, this status, they've got to figure it out here. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, well, I do want to take this into extended. I want to explore this energy, because I feel like once they shed this this stress, this frustration, this whole life, like this masculine is, I feel like they're going to be coming to this decision that they have to leave this whole, it's like a fresh slate, like a clean slate, starting off on like a completely different life. We have true love at the bottom of the deck. So this is the romance of a lifetime. I don't feel like that's a question. I feel like this masculine feels like they missed their opportunity here to actually be happy, because they were focused too much on status and the material and an image. So it's definitely hitting them. This masculine's in the middle of some type of like a midlife crisis. Okay, so yeah. Okay, if you're interested in joining me for the extended, so we can explore what's going on with their feelings towards the feminine and what's going to happen next, the link will be in the description box below. I need to shake off this energy because it's very heavy. I'm sending you so much love. I hope to see you there. If not, we'll be back tomorrow. Okay? Mwah. Bye.